I'll just check in to see what it's like, folks. I just got to adjust the light and stuff like that, just to get things right. I got to test that the mic is working and all that jazz. So bear with us, folks. Right. Oh yeah, the mic's working. Got looking a bit pale, don't I? Must be the camera, folks, because I'm all right. Okay. I just got to share it out a bit, folks, because we want some more people on. Um, just sharing it out, folks. Doesn't matter if we get a copyright strike on this channel, because we're never going to get it monetized.
Everybody loves a show. Life's on the over. You won't let anybody goes. Then I find. So you got who make you say you're the best. You ask if they say yes. Who and you matter what is it. Then I find. It's only you. Everybody knows the show. That's all they all know. You won't let anybody go. Then I find. It's only your love. They can say you're the best. You ask if they say yes. Ooh, and you better put his hand that I find. So you got it. Let's go burning bridges.
Hello, folks. Welcome, the one person. Aha, Haley. Right, so we'll just get rid of that, and we're going to make Haley a moderator. Matthew Bellamy, I think we'll make you a moderator. How's about that? All right, how are you doing, folks? Hope you're all good. So tonight, what we're going to talk about, I don't really know, to be honest. I think we're going to start construction a model kit tonight. We're going to do a little bit on this, a little tank. So I'll possibly do that in a bit. Going to have a look at our. What am I doing tonight? Basically, it's a general chat. Hopefully, you can hear me all right. So I'm using the microphone here. Look, whoa, put posh in it. Just put it there. I've had these microphones for quite a while. It's just a real general chat, and we're going to look at some new kit that we've got. We've got the in the box there. We've got magnet kit. Also going to look at the drones that we've got. So we've got this drone here. Yeah, it's a camouflage scrimnet. So this is one of the drones that we've got, folks. This is the Mavic Mini 2 or Mini 2. I've not used this one for quite a while, actually, but it's a little cracker. And this one, we've got the Fly More combo. And then the main drone that we've got here is this one. It's in the bag. Thank you, Matthew. This is the main drone, folks. This is the Mavic Air 2, which is a far superior drone to the one that you've just seen. So we just fold that away. Right. So I'm really sorry for the lack of videos of late, folks. It's just that the weather has been really against me. I know we started off with those storms. When was it? Thank you, Haley. About a week ago, we had those storms come through, and that really grounded me. As you may know, I don't know if any of you guys have seen Two Wheel Explorations video, but I'm a motorcyclist and I'm subject to the weather. And when it's really windy and when it's torrential rain, I can't go out. Basically, it's just can't do it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos that we've done, such as Old Key Church, which is just outside of Truro. I've been told that there is potentially some more buildings there to look at, which are buried in the trees, and they're associated with the HAA, which it means heavy anti-aircraft battery. I did find out afterwards that the battery was demolished after World War II. It was in the field. Two Wheel Exploration. We'll had him as a moderator. There we go. There you go. So evening, evening, Adam. Evening, everybody. So I hope you're all good. Yeah, so Old Key Church, I don't know if you know where that is or no, but it's just outside of Truro, and it's basically a church with just a spire standing up. There is, you're not late, mate. I've only just come on, so it's all good. So yeah, Old Key Church, there's just a spire there, folks, and it's completely derelict, but there is a little church, or as they call it, a mission next to it. And I don't know if it's inactive or no. Inactive. I mean, active or no. It could be. It looks like it is, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. But yeah, so just back from there, there is or was the HAA, which is the anti-aircraft battery. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm using the wireless mic. Whoa, posh get me. Can somebody just comment and say you can hear me okay? Darren's there. Darren's a moderator. Hello, Darren. You all right, mate? Hope you're good. Right. Oh, loud and clear. Thank you, Haley. Brilliant. Excellent. Right, going back to the subject. Thank you, Darren. That's good. That's great news. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting a bit sidetracked. I do get sidetracked sometimes, as you might noticed, which is not terribly good, is it? Thank you, Matthew. That's great. Right, Old Key Church. Now, coming back from Old Key Church, it's a narrow Cornish lane. As you might have seen the drone footage that I did of the site, I need to re-drone it again as well. Possibly go there on Friday. Yet again, might be heading somewhere else. I'm going to leave that door open for two-wheel exploration for now. But I will be going back there with two-wheel exploration or by myself over the next 4 or 5 days. The reason I want to go back is because I was told the actual aircraft anti-aircraft battery was actually demolished just after World War II, but just in behind where the trees are, the opposite side where I was going to have a look at, because I did have that footage. I don't know if I've still got it or no, but because I was on private land and I didn't find anything, then I don't think I can't justify releasing that footage because it's of no consequence, basically, like, you know. Now, across the other side of the road, at the end of the drone flight we did, we flew over the top of the trees on, if you're going down the road towards the Old Key Church, is on the left. It's a little bit hard to describe it, folks, but I've been told that there is buildings in there, possible Nissan huts and or associated buildings that were to do with the anti-aircraft battery. So I need to go back there and I need to have a look at that. Also, thank you to Mark from Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. He gave me a map of every single ROC post in Cornwall, and I've discovered 4 that I've not been to before. One is in Truro, just outside of Truro. Now, according to two-wheel exploration, it was destroyed, but I wouldn't mind to go there just to have a little look to see if there is anything there or no. Also, near St. Column, is it? I'm not sure. There's another one there that we need to look at. Also, Mevagizzy, there's one there we need to look at as well. So these are ROC posts. Also, I wouldn't mind to have another look at Penryn ROC post. I went there with my old friends Chris and David. Jane, hello. Thanks for joining tonight. I would like to go and have a look at that one as well, folks. We've been there before, so we don't know. Yeah, there you go. Adam just put the little link there. Subbit, which is an online map, and it tells you where every single ROC post is. I believe it's just Cornwall, but I don't know about that. Now, Mark from Ghost Adventures gave me a little ping of that the other day, and that's kind of rekindled because obviously me and Adam from Two-Wheel Exploration have looked at ROC posts before. We looked at the Lizard one, which is locked. If you want to go and see the video, go over to Two-Wheel Exploration and have a little look. And when you're there, give him a sub, folks, because he's a good chap and he deserves it. Oh, it's nationwide. Oh, I didn't know that. Bloody hell. Good Lord. Yeah, so Adam rigged up a ROV basically, and it's a pole with a camera on it and a torch, and we had a look around inside the ROC post at the Lizard, which has been sealed up possibly since the 1990s, and it's a bit of a time capsule, folks. Absolutely unbelievable. So there is quite a few ROC posts in Cornwall. There's one near Black Rock. I'm not going to say exactly where it is because it is off the radar a little bit, and the landowner sort of cares for it a little bit. So yeah, it's all good, like, you know. Right, what else is on the radar? We've discovered possibly another HAA site, but I need to basically go there just to see if it is or not. So also, I've discovered something else which I've not said to anybody yet, just outside of Truro. There's a possible land army girls huts. I'm thinking it is. It looks like they're Nissan huts. I'm not going to say exactly where that is right now, but it's just outside of Truro. I'm not going to say exactly where outside of Truro because I think it is off the Urbex radar, if you know what I mean. Right, so we've got some more drone flights planned. The drones in question, the ones that we've got the Mini 2, which is in here, which doesn't come out very often these days. Just show you again there, folks. There he is. That is the Mini 2. There you are. The top part, Haley, which is, should we say, the St Agnes part of Truro. But once we get over there and have a look and discover what is there, then you and Mark will definitely get the location, because I think it's worthwhile that you guys get a few extra different locations as well, because I know that, well, everywhere is potentially haunted, isn't it? You know, like, yeah, so it's all good. So I've been prepping, folks. Now, you probably don't know why I've turned into a bit of prepper. I've done it because we don't know what's going on in the world, do we really? What the hell? Is that you, Charlie? Is that you, Mum? That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Did you hear that, folks? A tap on the door. Is it paranormal? Hey? What do you say? My house is haunted! Ha ha! Right, hang on. Let's do a quick paranormal investigation. Fucking joking me. Look, did you see that? What the fuck? Can you see that, folks? It's wide up. Is there any spirits here? Could you just go to this light and flash it to the red? You're fucking kidding me. Unless it's it's probably it's the computer in it, folks. Is it the computer, or am I going paranormal here? It's the computer. What the fuck? It's all the way back there. Oh no, it's gone. It's the computer. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah. It's alive. I know, Haley. Fucking hell. Don't mind doing paranormal, but don't want it in my house. Let's just do a quick experiment with the phone. I've got the necrophonic app here. Don't know, Haley, because you go to the computer, look, it goes up. I don't know, it's a bit weird that. Right, quick session with the old demon. What the fuck off? I don't want no fucking demons here. Is there any spirits here? Could you just come towards this device and speak with us, please? You can probably hear that quite clearly, folks. I'm convinced it's to do with that computer, so I think we can rule that out. Hello, is there anybody here that would like to speak with us? Do you know what I can do, folks? Because I'm a bit posh now. I got two bloody phones. I got necrophonic app on both phones. I wonder if we'd get them both going. Well, let's just get that one going a minute. Yeah, Kerno's gone a bit posh, folks. We've got two friggin' smartphones. The reason I've done it is because we had trouble uploading some videos. So Right, this is probably the first time ever we've ever had two necrophonics going at the same time. I'm not scared, Hayley. I know Mark thinks I'm scared. I'm not scared, honestly. Is there any spirits here that would like to say some words to us, please? David? Is there anybody that'd like to say some words to us? My son's in behind us there, folks. Hello. If you hear anything, folks, that is intelligent, let us know. Ear! Ear! That was Cornish, wasn't it? Ear! Ear! Alright, what's on? What's on, man? Son, you got something to say or no? Welcome. That's wild. That's wild. Did you hear that? You know. Come on. Anything else you want to say? He's trying. This what? Hi, Charlie. Adam says. Hello, Adam. Okay, folks, I think we're going to knock the paranormal on the head for a minute. Yeah. Right, that's that one done. Okay, right, that's the end of the paranormal session, folks, for now. But don't worry, we will be doing some more of that at some stage in the future. All right, okay, so shut that phone down. And then, come on. Okay, so we got sidetracked there. I do apologise. Just that was a bit weird of that. They're knocking on the door. We don't normally get that sort of thing at home, folks. Hello. Sorry, Adam, we got sidetracked. It's just that I heard a knock on the door and Charlie was in his room and Mum was in her room. So weird. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you the new magnet fishing kit, even though you've probably seen a video of it. Yeah? So here's the box, folks. Explosion proof, apparently. Well, that's what they... bloody hell. Pardon? What did you just say? How dare you? My son knows me too well, doesn't he, folks? There you go. Look, there's the magnet. Look at that. How about that? Big bugger, isn't it? I didn't think it's going to be that big, to be honest. There's a little cracker, that is. I'm really looking forward to get the bloody... really looking forward to my son's... I'm really looking forward to getting to grips with that, possibly next week. If we can... Right, okay. There we are. So, recently I did buy some new cooking apparatus. Well, it's new to me, put it that way. And it's this, folks. This is a military style cook set from Europe. It's based on a German design. So I did put a strap on it the other day, which is quite good. It's got a quick release and it goes off like that. And then this bit here. Yes, Darren. Yeah, I'm very impressed with it. And having it in the box as well, it's good for storage. It keeps it out of the way and all that sort of jazz. Right, so here's the mess tin. I'm just going to lower the camera so you can see it a bit better, folks, because it's pointing up at my fizzog. Right, there we go. As you can see, I put a sticker on it. The reason I've done that is because Adam at Tubal Exploration has the same sort of kit. So we know whose is whose, basically. So this is the top part. There you go. So you can put tea in there, you can put soup in there. Oh yeah, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, it's over here. So we'll just move the drone out of the way. Actually, saying that, we'll put the drone down there, which is, and we'll just move the other drone down there as well, because that's got stuff in it which we don't want damaged. Right, there we go. So you can use this for having a brew. You can put soup in it. You can put all day breakfast in it. Whatever you want to do, basically. So put that there. So in this kit came this. This bottle is for methylated spirit, which is that stuff. Don't drink it. And then you've got the Trangia burner. Now, what you do with that, folks, I think I've gone over this before, but I'll just go over it again briefly. Inside here, you can see there's these little levers. You push those up like that, just like that. There we go. This meths burner, what you do is you undo the cap on top, you put meths in there, make a good amount of meths, and then when you're ready to light it, put a match to it or a flame or a lighter, and away it'll burn. Of course, there's little holes around the top here, and this is where the flame comes out, basically. This is a very old design, but it works, folks. It really does work. So, and then what you do, when you've got that going, is you put water in here, and then you put that on top there like that. Now, this black thing here is the wind guard, folks, and it stops the wind from blowing out your flame, basically. Now, what Adam's done with his quite a bit when we've been out at location, we've bought water, we've put some MREs in there, and we boil it away. And then with the jet boil, which is here, this is what we use for making a brew, basically, folks. So this is a timeless piece of kit, and it is worth every single penny. And just when you've finished with it, you basically fold the little levers inside like that, so it compacts down. You put the meths burner in here, and then the meths container, you put somehow, it's a bit fiddly. You get it compact in there like that, which I think I've cocked up, to be honest. Oh, bugger. Is that going to go together or no? I don't know. Yeah, it is. There we are. There you go. Just like that. Not like that, just like that. And then, obviously, when you're finished, it packs right down to nothing, basically, folks. It's a brilliant piece of kit. I'm glad that you guys have come along tonight. I've added you all as moderators now, so I'm very pleased with that. So thank you for joining me tonight. It's just a chat, really, folks. And so yeah, there will be some new videos this week. I'm not 100% sure on location at the moment, but you guys will see the video as soon as it goes live. Or the videos. Right, let's put the camera back up. There you go. Right, there you are. So I'm not really sure what else we're going to talk about. Does anybody have any suggestions at all? Any suggestions about upcoming videos or anything like that? I've got one more of the motorcycle journey that I did over at the Roseland recently. I've not released that yet. I've had a few technical issues with the new phone because I've still got the same number, by the way. It's the Nokia G20, the new one is, and it's good, but the camera is only 1080p, so that's why I'm keeping the old one. And another reason as well I'm keeping the old one is the DJI Fly app does not work on the G20. Now, the G20 is a newer phone, but the processor is different to this one. So, you know, so I've got to got to keep them both, really, because obviously now what I've done is I've moved a lot of apps from one phone to the other phone, and it's balanced the memory out quite a bit. So now I can do more 4K videos on the old phone and all that sort of jazz, if you know what I mean. It does sound a bit posh, doesn't it? But I assure you it's not. Right. I'm going to be buying another box of MREs because the box that I've had, I've still got some. I've still got probably, I don't know, 15 meals left, I think. So I'm all right for a minute, but we use them when we go out on the explores, and I think it's a good idea to have them. And of course, what with the stuff going on over in Europe, we don't really know how things are going to pan out with all that. So it's quite a scary time right now, folks. I don't think this war, whatever you want to call it, is going to escalate too much. I don't think it will. I'm hoping that we stay neutral because we need to. Oh, good one. Brilliant. I've got a spare one, actually, if you want a chest harness. Is that what you've picked up? A chest harness? Like this? Like that? With the straps? Because I've got a spare one of these if you want it. If it's any use to you, Adam, you're more than welcome to it. So the mic set. I haven't used this for probably over a year. The last time I used this is when I was down at the Halford River at the deparcate where the Americans left to go over to D-Day, basically. This is the last time I used this, and I've had it for could be 2 years. It's a good mic set, and it's completely wireless, so I can leave the room and I can walk downstairs and still speak with you, like, you know. Yeah, excellent. So I am going to upgrade this later on, possibly end of this year, to the DJI mic, which works with your smartphone. I don't think this one will for some reason. I did try it, but it just would not work. I could not get it to work, folks. So I'm hoping the audio is coming through okay. There might be a delay on the picture quality and the audio. There might be a second or two delay. Thank you. Yeah, there might be a delay there, folks, so I do apologise. What else can we talk about quickly? I don't think we're going to do the tank tonight, to be honest. Ah, right. Yeah, okay. Yes, if you want the chest mount, you are welcome to it. I've got a spare one, so it's not a proper Olight chest mount, but it is. Well, that's what this is. This is not an Olight. This one here is not made by Olight either. Olight? What am I talking about Olight for? GoPro. This is not an official GoPro chest mount, but because it's the universal connector, the GoPro will fit basically. So yeah, if you want one like exactly same as this, mate, I've got a spare one. I don't need it, so if you want it, it's yours. Right. What else can I talk about quickly? New table, folks. There's the new table there. I think you might have seen a video on that. And the new chair, folks, or chairs, got more than one. So we've been making things a little bit more civilized for when we're out exploring. So when we go out next, chair each, table. That's going to increase the comfort rating for when we're out and about, because there's been times when we've been out and sitting on a rock is not as good as sitting in the camp chair, is it, folks? So there we are. I'm not really sure what else to talk about. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to know anything? I'm all ears. So I did a poll on the other channel and a lot of people wanted to see this built. So I think possibly Saturday evening we might do another live stream, and we'll start this, folks. This has been on the card since Christmas, so I do need to make a start on it. So I think Saturday night, possibly 8:30, something like that, 9 o'clock. I will put it in the chat on the main channel. And yeah, thank you, Adam. Yeah, they do look great. I'm looking forward to using them. I did take them with me, or take one with me the other day, but I just couldn't find what I was looking for, and I got a bit fed up basically, so I gave up. So yeah, so there you go. Any questions? Anybody want to know anything? No? Yes? Let's just do a quick thing with this again a minute. That's really weird, that. Why is that going off there like that? Yeah, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder. Oh yeah, I got a few things to show you here on the model making side of things. Oh yeah. Oh, brilliant. We've got some new model making kit, folks. We've got a proper snips that my son got through our Amazon account, and we got some proper files now, some proper little files, look, and some more tweezers, another little sander, and this is another this is a blade, and then you've got the little blades in there, folks, which is quite good. And we've got this little splodger things here, and then we've got some proper sanding doodahs, which is going to just make the models a little bit more professional compared to what we have been doing. But mind you, I have done a good job with quite a few of them, but there is room for improvement there, basically. So this came from Amazon, which is pretty cool. My wife paid for the magnet kit for me. It wasn't a great deal, by the way. So she's one of my biggest financial supporters, if you want to call it that. We've got some mine explorers coming up in the next month or two. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Like I said earlier, folks, the weather has shut me down big time. I would have liked to have gone out today and flew the drone, but it was that misty rain, and you can't fly like that. Just can't, because once it goes on the screen, it distorts the picture, and it's just a waste of time, basically. Truro ROC post. Okay. Right, so it's situated just outside of Truro. I'm just going to go on Google Maps a minute, so you guys can see me, but I can't. I'm on a different screen now. I'm not going to say exactly where it is, because I've given the pinpointer to Adam. Adam knows where it is. Now, there was a master post, or a command and control at intro, right in Truro, apparently, so I've been told. No, not told, but you know what I mean. Now, this ROC post is just outside, ever so slightly just outside of Truro, on the Falmouth Road. And according to Google Maps, it looks like that potentially it's not there anymore. Now, there is a telegraph pole there still. Now, it's got distorted there now. But it's on the grounds of a farm, and I have got reason to believe the farm is derelict now. So if I do go there, or we go there, or whatever, then I'm going to go and have a look at the farm as well, because it just looks unkempt, if you know what I mean. Some of the other buildings look interesting as well. So it looks like there's two ways of getting to that area, which is very interesting. There's actually two buildings on this site, and one looks like it's occupied, and the farm looks like it's kind of not lived in. But there could be someone. You just don't know, do you, folks? Until you get this is the thing. I know Mark and Haley would agree with me on this. Until you get boots on ground, you're not going to know the lie of the land, do you? You know, the trackway which goes to the farm does look like it's being used, but Google Maps, I believe, hasn't been updated for at least a year, isn't it? So the ROC post, I think the one in Truro is a no-go, but need to go there, need to basically get some feet on the ground to find out, you know. So, we got loads of, oh, blimey, I was on a different page, folks. I do apologise. Hello. Right, we'll add you as a moderator as well. There you go. Welcome to the crew. Right, so have I missed all this? I've got all this chat here. Look, I need to go back. Sorry, folks. I've got. Matthew, yes, the weather for Saturday. What? Friday is the best day of the week. It really is. Are you going to bed early? Oh, I'm sorry. You know, you're not very well or something. Friday is play day, indeed, folks. So I've already spoken to Adam about this, and it's possible if Adam is available, because he works now, he's got a job now. I do have a part-time job, folks, but it's up and down. That's why I can spend a lot of time doing the videos. If Adam's available on Friday, we are possibly heading down to the Lizard, but we're leaving that floating right now because obviously other commitments, and YouTube videos are important, but you need to work first, basically, folks. So we're leaving that open right now. If Adam's not available, then I will be heading back to Key Church, and I will be getting my feet on the ground, if you know what I mean, and going through the bushes and what have you, and looking for hidden golden gems. We will get some drone video of that as well, so I'm going to try my best to get a documentary style video of it all again, but this time, rather than going around in a big circle like I did with the last one, we'll concentrate on that one area, and then if I can do that, then I will do some aerial videos of the Carrick Roads, which is the river that goes from Truro to Falmouth, basically. So we'll have two nice videos depending on what's on. So Friday, it's possible me and Two Wheel Exploration are on another investigation, and then Saturday, if the weather's good, I shall head off to Old Quay, but it is subject to change, folks. So I do apologise about that. But I do need to get a video done with Two Wheel Exploration because he hasn't been very well of late. He hasn't been able to get out, and the weather has stopped him as well. So, you know, we need to make up for some lost time there, folks. Any questions? Anything else? Haley, no, I haven't been back to the Roseland yet. I do need to go back there, and I do need to have a look at that little what do you call it, bungalow or whatever it is beside the river, and I think I'm going to have to do that in full stealth mode, because there is a farm right next to it, and I've discovered there's a crafty way along the fields down to it, so that's what I need to do. Is that the one in Truro, Adam? If it is, then that's a very early closure, isn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking that it's been destroyed on top, so I need to just have a little look there. Perhaps one evening I'll just bob over there and have a little look, because I can just pull up beside the road there, and I know a nice country laneway to get to it as well, so it's out the way. So that's going to be on the cards for the next 2 or 3 days, folks. We'll get that sorted. We'll slowly get these locations ticked off, and then we can head to new pastures new, basically. There is a few things on the back burner, shall we say. So Charlie's come in. No, we're chatting, folks. Charlie folk.
You said you're doing your model.
You can have a drink minute, folks. Pardon? I'm not a scammer. How dare you?
Scam the viewers.
I haven't scammed them. I didn't. I know on the thing it says. So we've got some models to build besides the tank. We've got BF 109. We've got Spitfire. Whoops, Spitfire.
Hello, Hayley.
Yeah, Mini Kerno's behind me. We've got Mustang. Get out of it, you. Have we got another Mustang?
What's your cat to lose your head or something?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah. My son is pain at times.
Watch it. Oh, the bloody thing.
Oh no! Oh no! Hang on, folks. You've got to put it back up now, you div. Ah,
Oh, that's funny, folks.
it's not funny. Oh, bloody bumholes. Ah, you really are a little pain, little Kerno. Oh, for God's sake, what's gone wrong here? Oh my God, sorry folks, we're having technical difficulties. Oh. Right, okay, bye. Bye, Charlie. What? Okay, right, back in the room. No, Hayley, I'm not that brave. I'm a pansy. No, I'm not. I'm not. Yes, I have. You want to say hello to everybody on the mic? Go on, say hello. Go on, say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. I'm due to get a new SIM card for my new phone.
You just got one.
And no, it's a data SIM, folks, and that means that we can go live like we did from the Roseland last week, because on this phone here, which is the Nokia G50, and the only downside is it's a lovely phone, but it's not 4K, it's 1080p, which, excuse me, who asked you? Yeah, true, like it. Yeah, but 1080p, most people usually watch things in 1080p, don't they, folks? You know, obviously this phone here, which is the what is it, the Nokia 7.2, is 4K. Not getting rid of it because it's got the DJI Fly app on it. I thought the new phone would be good and all that, but It's all right. I'm not knocking it, but
It's better than the other one.
no, it's not. It's not better than the other one. It's not. Well, they're both good phones, but so what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to use this phone for making great videos. Ah, B's back. Hello, B.
Well, no, but you don't have DJI Fly on that new phone because on your old phone you got it as an APK.
There you go, B. You're now a moderator.
On your old one.
Pardon?
On your old phone you got DJI Fly as an APK, so you can't get off the App Store.
Yeah, no.
And you do that on your other phone, the new one.
No.
You can.
No, I can't.
You can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll do it.
Ooh. No, not now. Not now, Charlie. As you know, I've got 2 drones and I can't fly both of them at the same time because you've got to have 2 phones basically. So this is why we've done that. Sounds posh. It's not posh, folks. But everything is online these days. So it's just because I had a load of apps on this and some of them were not working properly because it was just too much. I put a big SIM card in it. I got a 256 SD card in it, and it still didn't want to behave itself. So we put a 128 in this one now, so it's kind of balanced it out. And on Facebook and that, you might have noticed the pictures on the corner. It's got CORNWALL EXP photograph 2022. That's taken from the new phone, basically. So yeah. So you know, when the thing is, it also it opens up things for me. What I mean is I can film with one and do other things with the other one. Because sometimes when we're at locations, I need to be filming with this possibly, and then I need Google Maps. I can't do both at the same time, can I? But having 2, it just makes things more possible, doesn't it? Hi B, I hope you're good. Thanks for joining. I've added you as a moderator because you were a moderator on the other channel, so now you are on this channel as well. So yeah, going back to Explorers, I know that there is some more HAA batteries around. There is some other military bits and pieces we want to look at Old Key, which is just outside of Truro. Also, the other side of Truro, there's some military huts that we've discovered recently. Also, over the Roseland, we've not quite finished with the location where we were the other day. We do need to go back. I would like for Two Wheel Exploration to go there and have a look as well. And then up the other end of the Roseland, near Varian, there's some other military buildings there we need to look at as well. So we've got quite a lot to do, folks, and it because the weather has been such crap of late, we haven't been able to get out and do it. As you may know, we ride a motorcycle, and even though I do have a van, it's not on the road, it's off the road because it's a project vehicle. I'm glad you're all good, B. So the van that I've got is a Bedford Rascal Roma home, and it's going to be, when it's back on the road, because we do need to do quite a bit of work to it, it's going to be the mobile HQ for CORNWALL EXP. And of course, when we're out and about, we don't have to worry about rushing back home because it's basically a mobile home on wheels. We're going to have our own internet, and we'll have our own television in there. We've got our own cooker, we've got our own fridge, and it's going to have solar power and all that jazz. So it's going to be CORNWALL's mobile HQ, basically. I don't think we're going to get that on the road this year. I've got to buy a new exhaust. We've got a little bit of welding to do on it. And Chris and David, who are my good friends as well, they're vehicle mechanics like myself, because that's what we trained at college to do, basically. Thank you, Adam. What's wrong with my van? It needs a new exhaust. It needs a new set of tires. It needs a little bit of welding. And then we need to revamp the interior of the back. The seats I would like to get reupholstered. And then I've got to add in solar system. And then I want to put in a little TV and stuff like that. Basically, a mobile CORNWALL EXP at the end of the day, you know. And then obviously when we're at locations, we can put all this gear in it and then head off to where we need to do. Yes, it does need a bit of welding, Matthew, but my mate Chris is already volunteered for that. So if we get stuck, then I will give you a shout, most definitely. Yeah, the exhaust is knackered. It's the back part. I know you can replace the back part, so we're going to replace that. We're going to get 5 new tires for it, give it a full service. I think it needs a new air intake. So it's just gradual things. I can't afford to do it all one go because I'm only on a limited income. I've spent quite a lot over the last few months. Wifey's been moaning at me about my spending, so I need to wane it in a bit, folks, because I've been, as you might have guessed, spending it like water. But it's stuff that we need, you know, and it's going to make the channel better. It's going to make our channel grow, and of course, it's going to make me and Two Wheel Exploration and Chris and David, whoever's with me at the time, just a little bit more comfortable, basically. How's your van, Haley? Don't tell me that needs welding, does it? Haley's got a VW T4, folks. Brilliant vehicle. I love it. And it's my favourite colour too, red. Yeah, so having a van, Haley would know what I'm on about. You know, if you're miles away from home, like we do, like we was over the Roseland, if I had my van with me, I could have just spent the night round there, like, you know, magic. And the back living pod, as I call it, it's the Roma home part. I'm actually going to paint it NATO green, so it blends in. But the cab part, because of the rules of the DVLA, I'm going to keep that white, unfortunately. Yeah, Adam, we're totally had enough of it. Yeah. Well, I'll let Matthew, if you want to possibly help Haley there. If not, then I got my mate Chris that can help you, Haley. We'll do it at mates rates. You know, won't charge a lot. You've got to keep your van on the road because that's a magic vehicle. Love it. My old landlord used to have one of those many years ago. We used to go miles and it used to work for him. And you know, the amount of stuff you can put into one of those is crazy. But yeah, my little Bedford Rascal's got a fridge. It's got a fitted kitchen. It's got a sink. You know, it's magic. I love it. I never get rid of it. You know, I never get rid of it. But yeah, it's a restoration project. It's on a Soren at the moment, but it's in my garage and it's completely dry. So you know, we all know what the Cornish weather's like. It rots vehicles out. And of course, my motorbikes that I've got, they're in the lean-to, as I call it, as well. We've got a Suzuki Bergman 400 maxi scooter, and I'm looking forward to getting that back on the road. My little bike that I ride now is a Simba, and we're getting some off-road tires for that. Two Wheel Exploration. Adam suggested that I do that, and that's what we're going to do. I have replaced the tires on it at the moment, but I've got the old style tire on the front, and when I was down at the Lizard, the Roseland the other day, I went through the mud. It went, I thought, shit, I'm going to crash. Ah! But I didn't crash. It's all right. Thank you, Matthew. I don't know if I'm friends with you on Facebook. Probably am. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Hopefully, Haley's got a few months before the MOT, because obviously you want to do that before the MOT's up, because those MOT boys can be quite heavy with the old hammers, can't they? But yeah, you definitely sort something out for Haley there. You know, 100%. You've got to keep your T4 on the road because it's a legendary vehicle. And VWs, folks, come on, they're built like tanks, aren't they? You know, usually. My friend had a what was it, a VW Bora, the old type one, and it had a dent in it, and we was trying to use the panel beat, and my god, I had to whack it like buggery to get it out. The metal in the VWs is well good. Yes, Two Wheel Exploration had a VW until fairly recently, and that vehicle's magic. I wish Adam kept it, but unfortunately not. Sometimes you just got to say goodbye, aren't you? Oh yeah, Wales. Yeah, yeah. I've got a few things on the back burner for Wales, because as you may know, the slate industry in Wales, there's loads of derelict buildings, machinery, and old mines that we need to look at. There's one called the car graveyard that I'd love to go and look at. I have got the pin somewhere. I'm sure I was given the pin for that. That would be magic to go and look at, folks, wouldn't it? You know. Anyway, I hope the audio is coming through nice and clear. So there's going to be some new videos from us on Friday. I'm not sure I can release them on Friday, but there will be some pictures on the community part on the main channel, which we will let you see. Like I said, there's a few things we've got on the back burner. Hopefully, we're heading to Bodmin at some stage because Mark and Haley are doing a special paranormal evening there. I'm hoping that's still going ahead, Haley, because we would like to do that and get it documented for us on our channel as well. The paranormal subject is something that I'm very interested in. I'm not a professional paranormal investigator, but we do it. I don't want to take that grace away from Ghost Adventures of Cornwall, because those guys, Mark and Haley, thumbs up to you, folks, because it's like that place you was at the other day. That is active, bloody hell, you know. But like I said to you recently, I gave you the pin to that HAA battery down at the Roseland. I smelt tobacco in there, so I reckon you would get a good response in there. So just something to keep on the back burner, isn't it? Yeah, I do try, Haley. I'm not an expert, but it's something that I'm interested in, and because my mum kind of connected to the subject as well, because she's got a bit of a psychic ability which came from my gran, and my gran was a white witch, so it's kind of come down the genes a bit, if you know what I mean. There's not many people that would go to Aleister Crowley's cottage at night, is there? You know, you don't see many people doing that. I did it with Mark down there, and you could feel that there is something there, you know, without a shadow of a doubt. Is that the old hotel, Haley? Because if so, I was in chat. I don't know if you want to. Yeah, I think you said it's. I think I gathered it's at Newquay. So yeah, that place did look active. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that place is radioactive. You know, the thing is, right, when you go there, and if that goes off, providing you're not on live or your phone is off airplane mode, there's no way that is going to go off. But when I was there, it was going a bit, and then Mark and Haley have got these cat balls, and you put it down, and if there's any movement, it shines an LED, and it was going off right in front of us, and we was nowhere near it, folks. So that place is 100% active. So I've got a few mine explorers coming up, and my mates Chris and David, hopefully Adam as well, and Darren. I'm going to take this with us, and I'm going to do a little tiny experiment underground and use the Necrophonic app, and it's just a quick test to see what we get. Now I'm thinking the Cornish mine is going to be radioactive paranormally, because you can guarantee that somebody would have died underground, you know, because it's a place where this was common practice, folks. There you go, Haley. Tubal Exploration has given you a location. Yeah, that'll be good, wouldn't it? Is that the one near the Festiniog Railway? It's got trees around it. If so, I've seen that on another paranormal group. That place is active. That would be a good one. You'll have to go and have a look at that. So I'm coming to the end now, folks. So do you have any questions that you would like to know, or does anybody have any suggestions for anywhere where we meet? Start again. Does anybody have any suggestions on locations, or would like to know anything at all? I'm assuming, Haley, it's derelict, is it? Yet again, it could be a place that you've got to book. If so, hopefully it's not going to be too dear, because this is because I used to I don't now, but I used to volunteer for the National Trust at Eastpool Mine, and we had a few paranormal groups there over the years, and they used to charge, I think it was £100 a night, which, you know, if it's just two of you, £100 is a bit heavy in the old wallet, isn't it? But yeah, what was it? Soul Searchers Kerno went there. I think they're based at north of Cornwall, and our friend Donna Collins, she was part to do. I think Donna was in charge of the group. Actually, I'm not sure. But I've been on a few investigations with Donna and her crew. We went to where did we go? Weybridge, just outside of Weybridge in Old Careham. I think that's been demolished now. And we went to Penhell Army Camp. Talking about Penhell Army Camp, folks, me and Adam had some strange things happen to us. Fucking hell. God, Struth, that place. Oh, it's owned by English Heritage. The ancient ram hit. What? My God! Did you and Mark go there, Haley? I'm sure you've been there. There's been quite a few paranormal groups go there not too long ago, isn't there? I remember the old guy that used to live there. I don't know, Haley. Me and Adam have been back for a while, so I don't know if we're going to go back again, to be honest. We initially said that is it, but, you know, how long's a piece of string, isn't it? You know. When I flew the drone down there was a van on site and there was a car on site. And when me and Adam went there that evening, there was scaffolding around one of the huts there. So are they taking the asbestos away, or are they renovating? I don't know. We know that a good bit of the site will be knocked down, which is a shame. No, that's crazy. Bloody hell. There's not many folks that have got that sort of money to throw out, have they? You know, if you've got a group of, say, 10 to 15, and if you all chip in like 30, 40 quid, then it brings things into scope, doesn't it? But, you know, like Mark said, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall it's a small channel in the grand scheme of things. I know you're bigger than me, of course, but not everybody can do that, can they? If you know what I mean. You know, I certainly couldn't do it. Oh, right, okay. So Adam did a World War II reenactment event there. So English Heritage could be a decent price. I'm guessing. I don't know. I know the National Trust are not exactly cheap anymore, but I like I said, I used to volunteer at the site just down the road from me for 10 years, folks. And they've got a new custodian now, and I don't know how to read her, basically. I wish our old custodian was there, because she was a bit of a laugh. You know, I'm not saying the lady in charge now is a bit of a weirdo. I'm not saying that, but I can't read her, folks, because I just can't, you know. So, yes, Haley, that would be good for you and Mark. Yeah. So we're going to be doing some stealth camping this year. What that is basically camping in the middle of nowhere with just a basher, which is a waterproof sheet, a bed, a sleeping bag, and basic stuff, really. Possibly going to start fairly local in a woods somewhere. I might go to the haunted woods down at Tahiti, folks. We all know what that place is like. Spooky or what? Whoa. Might poo my pants. But we're possibly going to, yes, Penhale Camp is mad. Now, I don't know if you watch the videos or no. Oh, I've got to catch up with the chat a minute, folks. Thanks, Haley. Yeah, so we're going to be heading up to North Cornwall at some stage. Kennel Vale, yeah. Talking about Kennel Vale, look what I got. Dynamite Brewing, Dynamite Valley Brewing Corporation. This is actually made in Pontsnooth. And look, it's actually named after Kennel Vale at Dynamite Valley. Brian, hey? My wife's mum and dad give me those for my birthday. And there's another one that Splan 6.4 at Dynamite Valley. That's going to blow me socks off, isn't it? Kennel Vale, yeah. That's when I met you guys down there, wasn't it, Haley? That was a while back now, isn't it? That place is haunted too, folks. Now, Kennel Vale, as you may know, was a gunpowder works, and then it was then moved. The site was closed down there, and then they started producing dynamite and gunpowder down at Hale Towns. So yeah, so the top part of Kennel Vale, I think Mark and Haley have been up there before, but there's this here building right under the river, goes right underneath it. There's a little room in there. I could possibly do a nighter in there, couldn't I? That place is going to be fairly active because the water underneath gives the spirits energy. Did you know? I don't know. I thought Charlie was in here, but he's not, is he? Oh, he is in here. Hello.
I'm not Charlie.
Oh, you're not Charlie? Oh, I didn't realize. Wifey's behind me, folks. Oh, that's good. Dangerous. Funny. Say no more. Yes. Right. Yeah. We've got some locations at Tor Point, and it's Palmerston Forts and World War II anti-aircraft batteries, and there's an old military railway there that I want to look at. The secret vault has been there, and he has had a brief look. We're not going to the fort where Matt went. We're going basically inland a bit more. Hello. You right? There's Charlie. Yeah, I hope it's not too cold. Yeah. So we're hoping to get up to North Cornwall, possibly summertime, just before summer, when the weather's good, because obviously, you know, you don't really want to travel all that way. Pardon? Yeah. I don't really want to travel all that way on a motorbike, and it's raining, folks. That defeats the object. And thank you. So yeah, it's got to be good weather. We've got to know that the weather's good. I'm prepared for like a light shower. We do have some Gore-Tex and stuff like that, but you know, I don't like the idea of getting soaked right through. Really, I did get soaked through, not last week, the week before, and that was well, basically, Haley, yeah, we are going to be doing a bit of Bear Grylls, basically. But we're not going to be making fire from scratch, doing it all like that. We're just going to use a jet boil. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff planned, folks. But we need the weather, and as you know, recently the weather has been utter pants. Is it? All right. We got CCTV, folks, so we can always keep an eye on what's going on. Basically, it's a very wise thing to have. You know, you just don't know these days, do you? Anyway, yeah, so possibly when we get up to Tor Point area, we're probably going to spend the night up there. There's a few things where we can hide away and get a bit of brew on and have a bit of food and that. And we got a 3 to 4 season sleeping bag now. We got the camp bed. We got the new Lilo as well. So there's no reason not to. So what I could do is possibly set up the body camera, which is here, and record. There's the body camera, Bob Love. So it records anything after. Is he, Matthew? Good Lord. Did you know that he's in charge of the scouts? That's quite good, because I was a scout. I was in 5th Red Roof. And this is probably where my motto comes from, be prepared. Yeah, it should be good fun. Yeah, hopefully we'll have someone with us, possibly my son or Two Will Exploration. We'll see how things pan out. It's a long way away yet. It's a few months away. We're still in the early part of the year yet. And another thing, folks, we don't really know what's going on with Europe, because this could be a big factor for future plans. We just don't know, do we? So I hope this Europe problem, I'm not going to say too much about it because it's going to take away from what we're talking about, but I hope that it all quietens down and it all goes away. That's what we really want, and let's hope it happens, because I couldn't bear to think. I can't bear to think it, because it's just such a horrible thing, isn't it, folks? Anyway, so going back to more recent things, hopefully Friday, well, we will be out Friday, hopefully with Two Will Exploration. We'll see how that pans out, possibly down at the Lizard or in Truro. You guys will see the video. We're desperate to get out now, basically. We're desperate to try out the new chairs, because these have not been used in anger yet, if you know what I mean. Next week, we're going to be doing a bit of magnet fishing. That should be fun, shouldn't it? And then we'll see how things pan out, basically. So there we are. So is there any questions before we sign off? Anybody have anything they would like to say? Any questions, anyone? Yeah? No questions? Right, so we'll just go over what the things we got planned for the foreseeable future. We've got the Roseland to finish off. We've got 2 locations down there to... Thank you, Hayley. We've got 2 locations down there. We've got one which is near the anti-aircraft battery that we went to. There's one near Varian. There's an ROC post there, but it's not the case that you can just go into it. It's actually owned by the National Trust. And but there's just up the coast a bit, there's some World War II buildings that I know are there, so we need to have a look at that. There's the old quay area that we want to look at. There's some couple of little snippets over at Perranporth area we need to look at. There's a couple of things that we want to look at around the Camborne Red Roof area, and then we've got further afield, we've got Tor Point area. We've got over near what's it called? Hang on a minute, forgot what it's called, folks. Let's zoom out there a minute. Where is it? St Column Major, folks. There's something over at St Column Major we want to look at, so that's going to be quite interesting. And then later on, we're going to do a mini series at the China Clay District. There's a lot of old clay buildings and clay pits you want to have a look at physically on foot and with a drone. So that will be quite good. So there we are, folks. So I'm pretty much done now. So I'd like to thank every single one of you that have come along tonight, and I would like to thank all the moderators, all the new moderators that have come over from the other channel. We'll be back again doing a live, possibly Saturday evening. I will let you all know in the community part on the other channel, the main channel. So, without further ado, I'm going to wish you all a good evening, and we'll be back again Friday, folks. Anyway, thank you for joining. Good night, everybody. Bye from Kerno.